Hey guys, happy Holy Week. It's the Monday of Holy Week leading up to Easter. So I'm going to kind of share with you guys how I'm processing and reflecting on Easter this year in light of everything that's going on. Um, it's been a little bit of a rough week. I feel like every day my emotions and the way I'm processing this whole situation keeps changing, and I'm feeling and thinking a lot of things at the same time, so it's kind of hard to figure out what's going on in my head. I'm sure I'm not the only one that's there right now. And I was reading yesterday and kind of praying yesterday, um, and I realized that this is kind of another one of God's perfect timing things because Jesus went through this same thing during Holy Week. We see him Sunday in the triumphal entry, praising and celebratory and glorious. We see him Monday, today, cursing a fig tree and chasing people out of the temple in a righteous anger. We see him on Friday lamenting in the Garden of Gethsemane, and then Sunday, of course, again is more celebration and everything in between. There's a lot of just differing emotions and kind of things that Jesus goes through during Holy Week. And I don't know, I'll read you this quote from the Bible study that I've been going through. She reads Truth during Lent. They're now in their Holy Week series and out of Jeremiah, but this is how yesterday's Bible study ended, and it kind of frames Easter for me right now. Lent, Holy Week, and Easter are a symphony, full of staccato celebration and legato mourning. We cheer, we cry, we celebrate, we abstain, we experience the fullness of life, death, and hope everlasting. We are Easter people, but we have the whole of the story in our bones, and every time we read it, we feel it more and deeper, the pain, the joy, and the glorious hope. So it's not scripture, but I think Jesus is just kind of telling me that in this time of deeply feeling things and not really knowing what's going on, and yet knowing how the story ends, because we know that on Easter Jesus rises from the dead, and one day we will go and spend eternity with him, and even however long this stuff goes on, that's the end of our story as Christians. We know that. But I think knowing all the messy stuff and then the end of the story allows me to identify and feel and reflect on Easter in a deeper way than I ever have. That's kind of all I've got for you guys today. I don't really have any concrete answers other than that, other than an invitation to reflect with me and feel with me and process with me this week. I'm going to put an album in the comments. It's called Prologue. Give it a listen. It really helped me reflect yesterday. Happy Holy Week. I hope that you have time this week to celebrate with your families, as well as lament, as well as give yourself permission to invite Jesus into all of your messy thoughts and feelings in this season, because he's big enough and he's gone through all of that before us. Have a good day, guys.